So, hello, Michael.
Hi again.
Again, yes.
Yes.
We are really happy that we can see us after 1 year again and speak a little bit, maybe what happened in the last year and
Yeah.
what happened in the last 3-4 days. If you can already say some impressions and what will happen in the future.
Okay. Yeah. Let's talk about that.
So what changed? Has something changed in the last year, or what happened in the last year?
Yeah,
Preparing
the show this year.
Yeah.
We had a very successful show last year. I mean, we're outstanding with the numbers of exhibitors. We're outstanding with the numbers of visitors. So it was a bit challenging to get this success back for this year. But we managed it quite good. We have the same numbers of exhibitors nearly. I think the last time we had 900. This year we have 900 around. We have a bit growth in the square meters. But in total, there is not so big changes in the industry at the moment. We have a lot more audio still because we're big in audio. Lighting and stage technology is moving together and going deeper in the business. But we had success in different little parts. Like we had the last year, the first time, the moving picture pavilion in Hall 9. Yeah. And we had this for 100 square meters. Now this year we have that for 200 square meters. We have a bit more theater technology now at the show. We facing that structure. We are better organized in the seminar program now. We are much more clearer for the people who are looking around what we're doing, and lucky us, the weather is nice. So the summers could come because the summer starts with Musikmesse, ProLight and Sound.
We are happy about that too.
Yeah.
Really, it was 1 year that there was really bad weather, and it's frustrating.
Yeah, it is. It is. Now the people are bright, they shine, and the
That's
people.
important too.
Yeah, and the people come with a smile in the halls and doing good business. So that's important for us.
And in the last 3 days, you could already see how was the reaction of all the people working in this business.
Yeah, the reaction is good. It's positive. We had a slightly going up with the numbers of visitors the last 2 days. Today we need to look at it, but it seems that we are steady growing. People are happy. They said like the business were good. They had a lot of visitors and stands, and even they had not overcrowded stands. They said like the business was very, very good. And so that is, I think, a main important thing. It's not always about numbers. It's also about how important are the people and how much business you can do on the stands. And what I get from the response of exhibitors, they're very happy with that show and say like, yes, again, a top show for this year.
And I already asked you before. You're spreading out ProLight and Sound, this brand. It's a brand,
yeah,
right?
It is a brand show, yes, yeah.
So how is it going within Russia and China, and what do you think?
Like going from the past, there was in February the first ProLight and Sound Guangzhou under our flag, and this was an increase and a proof of quality, and it was a fantastic show. I mean, Guangzhou is a main city where all the companies are based in, so it was a huge show. It was a very good show. It was a quite, at the moment, Chinese show, but you can see that there are a lot more internationals coming up. And I think during the future, it could be one of the biggest show all over the world, because it's really huge to see that, and it's worth to fly over to Guangzhou and to see that show. Going then to next September, ProLight and Sound NAMM Russia. I guess we did with the merger of Musica Moscow and our show a good deal, because now we can move forward in that market. And we had since like 2 years ago we had 6,000 visitors. Last year we had 12,000 visitors, and now we can again prove and increase the numbers. And a lot more exhibitors are coming. Exhibitors from theater technology, from lighting, from audio. So at the moment the preparation looking good, and I guess Moscow will be a successful show as well as brand. And then we have Shanghai, and Shanghai is a bit difficult market because we have so much competition now in China. We have Beijing, we have Shanghai, we have Guangzhou, but this is quite a good show. It's not that big like Guangzhou, but it's much more international in that business. And we start to grow in that and try to invest that, and the people are quite satisfied with that show as well. So we not know exactly what the future brings, but probably we try to spread the brand in other places all over the world. But so far nothing in the pipeline for another show in another country.
Yeah. And where do you think you can do better? You talked about theater technique and other interesting.
Yeah. I mean, as a show organizer, you can do always better.
Okay.
It's always you know, you look around and say like, oh, come on.
But maybe you can tell us where do you think
of course.
will be
the main topics for I mean, we can do definitely better in theater technology. I think there is a potential market, and it's not really laying on the floor for us, but it's challenging to get in this market because it's very close. They're very close together. They know each other very well. But I think this is a potential, and we can do better. We can do more for them to bring visitors and exhibitors inside. We're looking a bit in the cinema market. We're not quite sure if this could fit into this Musikmesse ProLight and Sound, maybe as an extra branding or something like that. We look as well, of course, in the media system integration, media installation sector. We got good shows around the world in that section, but I'm sure there's a market at ProLight and Sound as well for that. We are very good in audio. I think we are very good in lighting. Maybe we could do a bit better in laser technology, laser effect things, as well for event technology like decoration and stuff like that, like furniture or something like that. I think there are difficult possibilities, and we need to look that we're not going away from our home base, but we need to spread a bit in these different directions. And of course, I think there's a lot of business to go, and I'm sure that ProLight and Sound will do a steady grow like we did in the past, again also in the future.
So you think the crisis is still there, or is gone, or how do you see it?
I think it's difficult to say. I think it seems like there is a crisis in behind of all still there. But if you look at our business, the people not work like that. They're not showing you that they have maybe some problems. They are more like, come on, we go forward. And that's what we try also with ProLight and Sound.
Maybe you can see it if there are, but if you said they are more or less the same exposures. Exposures?
Do you mean products on the stand? Or?
No, of companies.
Who are showing over here, yeah. I mean,
or maybe you can see it in square meters.
Yeah.
That's
the funny part. The crisis started, I would say, like 2 years ago or even longer, and the ProLight and Sound made growth, bigger. And if you talk even to people from Spain, Italy, Portugal, where all this crisis is a bit deeper than maybe in Germany it is, the people say, no, we want to go to an international show because we need to spread our products international wise. Maybe not Italy or not Spain is our market anymore, but international market, that's interesting. And I think all of our companies from Italy are there, and they're still there, and they have good products, they're good in the business. And I think that's why I would say a crisis is really there. It's a bit in between and behalf, and somebody shaking. But if you look at the budgets, they say like, no, on this show I have to go international. I see all my clients. I see a lot new visitors on my stand, and I can make good businesses, and that's important for us as well.
Okay. Just one last question.
Yeah.
Why isn't Shure? You know, Shure, the microphone.
Sure, microphone
They are
company.
not on the trade show. Do you know why?
I don't exactly know why. I can just guess. Shure is having a new strategy, a new business strategy, and so far I think they just skipped the ProLight and Sound. We hope just for this year to maybe improve their strategy. But exactly answer could give you just the Shure guys.
Sure. I will ask them.
Yeah, of course.
But I'm just interested to know.
This is what my knowledge. Yeah,
okay.
This is my knowledge about that. They have different strategies, and they just skipped this time the ProLight and Sound. But I hope and I'm sure they will come back.
I will be sure they will come back.
Good.
Great. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.